forgiveness. I've been reflecting on forgiveness in my own life and how the hardest thing to do was forgive myself, but absolutely necessary if I was going to truly love myself and in turn forgive and love others. And what I realized about forgiveness is it can keep you in that victim place if you don't learn to forgive. And that victim place is such an energy killer. It'll just keep you stuck. And so I am grateful for the ability to forgive. And I remember when I was a child and at Christian church being fascinated with the line, I am not worthy to receive you, but only say the word and I shall be healed. And as I reflect on the worst thing that I had to conjure up forgiveness for was for my older brother, who hurt me very much when I went over to his home to try to speak to him about the well-being of my little sister, trying to get on board with convincing my mother about something that needed to be addressed with my little sister, and how he wouldn't hear me and threw me out of his home, and I didn't speak to him for a number of years. And then when my father passed this past February, and death can actually open people's hearts, and I noticed everybody was including myself, was in a more vulnerable place. And when I went up to say a few words at the wake, the first thing I did was thank my older brother for doing the hard stuff, for having to put my father in a nursing home. And I think he was as shocked as I was, but the feeling of relief was palpable, and the opening of the heart was palpable. And I just think that it is so important to understand where people are coming from, or try to understand that often people act out of woundedness, out of unconsciousness, and that understanding can lead to be able to forgive easier. A situation that had me constantly trying to forgive was watching people during what I like to call the pandemic, and how complacent they were, and how much virtue signaling was going on, and how watching people mask their children. It was just almost unbearable to me. But that was a wonderful opportunity to practice forgiveness moment to moment, because it was in your face constantly. And I had to repeat that beautiful line from Jesus, which was, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." And as sad as it was that people were hurting themselves, that forgiveness was so important, so important for myself in self-care.